Hey guys, welcome back to Entrepreneur Pod. Today we'll talk about why Larry Page and Sergey Brin were geniuses. Let's head into it. Number 5. Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
Well, in '98, two guys were in a garage, and they hand-lettered sign, and it said Google Worldwide Headquarters.
Lawrence Edward Page is an American software engineer and internet entrepreneur. He is best known as one of the co-founders of Google along with Sergey Brin. Sergey Mikhailovich Brin is an American software engineer and internet entrepreneur. Together with Larry Page, he founded Google. Brin was the president of Google's parent company, Alphabet Incorporated, until stepping down from the role in December 3, 2019. Number 4. Google CEO.
This is Sundar Pichai. Recently, he's been put in charge of a whole bunch of stuff at Google.
Signifying an end to an era, Alphabet CEO Larry Page and President Sergey Brin are relinquishing their executive roles at Google's parent company. Google CEO Sundar Pichai will become CEO of Alphabet, while keeping his current role at Google. In a blog post, Page and Brin said, "While it has been a tremendous privilege to be deeply involved in the day-to-day management of the company for so long, we believe it's time to assume the role of proud parents, offering advice and love, but not daily nagging," they added. "We've never been ones to hold on to management roles when we think there's a better way to run the company." The two co-founders will still serve on the board of directors at Alphabet and hold control voting rights over the company. They will still have a strong influence, but will not operate with official executive titles. Number 3. Silicon Valley success story.
Why these two computer science geeks succeeded may have a lot to do with the nearly parallel lives they led before creating together one of the world's largest and most powerful companies.
The two multi-billionaires are the epitome of Silicon Valley success, as well as the embodiment of an American dream. Brin immigrated to the United States with his family from the old Soviet Union when he was 6 years old. They founded the company in a small Menlo Park, California garage after being PhD students together at Stanford University. For years, they were heralded as geeky tech geniuses who wore jeans and t-shirts before it was chic and cool and won over people with their "don't be evil" mantra. As time went on, their nerdy guy shtick started to wear thin. Once the scrappy startup, now Google is a behemoth. It's confronting intense scrutiny from the government, media, and public. Regulators in the US and Europe question if the company is actually a villainous monopoly that stifles competition, has weak data privacy practices, skews Google results in favor of its political and social views, avoids paying its fair share of taxes, and now the search engine adversely impacts society. It's a much different environment for the two executives who are both over $50 billion. Tech and social media CEOs have been dragged before the Congress to testify about regulatory and social impact issues. Page was the frontman for Alphabet, but has shied away from the public and was a no-show when called to appear before the Senate Intelligence Committee investigating foreign election meddling. Page has been spending time on a pet project, Kitty Hawk, which is working on building flying cars. Brin is busy working on a $150 million blimp, which will be an intercontinental air yacht. Number 2. Growing tension.
At Google, I was extremely excited to start at work. I could barely sleep the first night.
There has been growing tension amongst Google employees. Last week, the company dismissed several activist workers for allegedly violating its data security policies. Ex-Google employee James Damore was ousted by the company for allegedly writing a memo questioning the corporation's push to have one political and social viewpoint. He claimed that the culture at Google created an ideological echo chamber. About 20,000 Google employees walked out of the company's worldwide offices to protest the company, paying out over $100 million to executives who were accused of sexual harassment in the workplace. Google apologized and promised to overhaul its sexual misconduct policies. There have been other instances where employees have protested against actions Google has taken. One such matter was Project Dragonfly, a censored and surveillance-enabling search engine reportedly being built for China. Number 1. Global business.
In 2008, Sergey Brin purchased a 3,457 square foot home in Manhattan's swanky West Village for $8.5.
The very rich may not be so different than us in some aspects. Of course, they have more money, power, and privilege than we can only dream of. Just because individuals possess incredible wealth and power, it doesn't mean that you don't continue to have career aspirations. Managing an enormous global business isn't as much fun as growing a small startup. There are regulatory headaches and challenges associated with managing 100,000 employees around the world, while being forced to appear before and grilled by Congress. It's not an attractive way to live your life, especially when you have a passion for building new and exciting tech projects. The two gentlemen, like many of us at some point in our careers, feel that they've accomplished what they set out to do and now desire to pursue other endeavors. Page and Brin may have the luxury of wealth to fall back upon, but it's a common thread for all to pursue new challenges, take on risks, and pursue our passions. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.